All right, hurry up. Be right back.
Yo! Hurry back!
I was wondering what you were talking about, Alfam, when you were talking about the money tree. I'm not a tree. This is a test. Can you guys hear me?
No.
But you can hear me though. Like Discord's not work. Okay, it just crashed on me, so I wanted to make sure it didn't crash completely.
No, we're not gonna let everybody hear that.
You said that in the wrong channel.
No, I said it in the right channel.
Okay, we're gonna be starting, guys. When we pull this guy, because some of you haven't done this world boss or world quest boss, he will suck you into him, and as soon as he does that, you want to run away. You do not want to be near him when he finishes his cast.
Also, melee and ranged, it helps if you stack under him before he starts casting his gravity wall. It gives you a better opportunity to run away from him.
So don't let him do the suck on you. Got it.
Ready, boss.
Okay, pulling. And run out, guys.
Hey, I didn't die that time.
If you guys do die, just release. You will spawn right at the doorway here. Run out. Oh, yeah, you like it better than your torrent or your kudo?
It's much easier to look at.
Who we
Do
starting
we
with
need a
tonight?
quick repair before we go?
Yep. We're gonna start with Tyke.
That's right.
Repairs are up. Anybody needs it before we head up to Tyke. Yeah, where is everything?
Spellway's down. That's why we spawned where we did, and why the party's all the way this far up.
Are we in normal right now?
We
But
didn't
where's
kill
this boss?
Spellblade.
We didn't kill this boss.
We didn't kill Spellblade last night. Everybody's on out.
Yeah, raid difficulty set to normal.
Fell boat.
Uh,
I was like, yeah, I don't think I should be here right now. I was looking for it.
On the
No,
bright
no.
side, we completed the world quest easy peasy.
We're probably gonna have to redo it again.
No, I think we should be able to walk past him, no?
Is everybody out?
Yep.
Slayer, I suppose I have time to help you.
Don't go back in yet.
Okay, set them heroic. We can go in. That's better.
That's the spawn point I was expecting.
Don't forget to loot, guys.
Everybody's in Discord, right?
Yes.
I got frothing essence. Sell it for 100k. Anybody wants it?
Ooh,
We're
that's a good
missing.
deal.
We're missing one person in Discord.
I'm just looking to see who it is. Hang on.
100k copper?
It's Qua. Qua's still in the gas station.
Let me try and move him. Why are you there? He got moved, right?
Yeah, he did. He's muted though.
Yeah, he's here.
Let me try to unmute him.
Okay, guys, stay back there.
He has himself muted.
Kwa, are you there?
Back up, guys.
We pulled the big dude.
Here's my starfall.
Could have been my consecration too. Run away. And run away.
I didn't run the right way. I wasn't going to eat the ads. The trash.
And run away.
That was my fault. I was turning it in too early. I was turning back in too early.
Kwa, can you hear us on Discord, bud?
Which tune is he on?
He's on Qua. He can, or demo.
I
He can hear us.
whispered him.
Okay, I see him.
See, I want to see that kind of damage on a boss albino.
Sorry?
I want to see that kind of damage out of you on a boss.
Are we gonna try Spellblade tonight too, or what?
Yeah, after take.
I wish I could pull that kind of damage.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Alright, yeah, I have my mic muted, sorry.
Qua, set your push to talk.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. Can we wait till after we clear this trash, okay?
Yep.
I'm gonna be pulling outside this room,
Got bad echo.
so everybody stay out here.
That's Claw's mic.
Stay away from dwarf for fear.
Damn, I missed rating.
Incompetent
Thank you for that
mortals.
dispel.
These Nightborn can't even defend their own palace from invasion. If it were up to me. Ah, but I suppose we will reward our gods soon. Until then, I'll amuse myself by cleaning up their mess.
I'll food and flask up when we get ready to get started. I haven't done it tonight.
Yeah, don't eat because I do have 5 feasts left from Critch.
I just pulled, sorry.
God dang it. Just trying to interrupt that mage, sorry.
Yeah, it's the one thing I don't have is a long range interrupt.
Yeah, I was trying, I just couldn't target it for some reason. Got that one though.
Sorry, I don't have a long range interrupt that's not going to pull everything in the room.
It was on cooldown, I couldn't get you.
I didn't pull everything in the room.
No, somebody got feared.
Yeah, and I couldn't remove it, it was on cooldown. I tried.
that everything?
Can we get a mage table, please?
Potential customer. Glad I could help.
Repairs are up and in behind us here.
And food is down.
He's on Heroic Gul'dan, 41% stage 2, just so you guys know.
It's alright, he's still not coming.
Just one quick update. Let me see what tricks I got in my back. Nope. I have 3 Vantage runs for 1 boss. I got 1 Tichondrius.
Food flask up, guys. Make sure you're prepared. If you haven't eaten already, there is a feast up.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Food flask up.
Yep.
There is a
Food
feast
flask
up.
and ruins.
What's the diamond for?
The diamond is for the ads.
Yeah, it's where
Oh,
the
okay.
tanks will pull the ads too.
That's where you stand, Wilson.
Yeah, we're gonna
I was
pull
going
them.
to say it's for the ladies, but hey.
We're gonna pull them to you, Wilson, and we're gonna hand them off. So you better get ready to tank.
I'm switching to heal spec.
All right, for this boss, we are going to lust after the first dream phase when he brings all the bats. So please do not lust or time warp or whatever else you got to do that until we call out for it. Throughout the first phase, he's going to spawn 3 bloods that the tank that has the boss is going to pull out to right here on this marker. I need all range to turn as soon as those come out and start burning them down, because I have to get back, or one of the tanks has to get back to the boss before he does it again, and they come in pretty quick succession.
Do you have the food flash check thing?
Yes, I do. I got to turn it back on. So ranged, your priority in this fight is ads at all times. Now he's going to be throwing out a debuff on random players called Carrion Plague. So, so if you don't have Carrion Plague, you stand on blue. If you have it as ranged, I need you to spread around the top of this circle over to moon. So start at moon and work your way back over to blue to spread out the Carrion Plague, because he will do an attack on everybody with Carrion Plague, and it will do additional damage to anybody else that is in your path, and also spread the plague to people who do not have it yet already. And for melee, we want the people without plague to stand on skull, and the people with plague to spread out around X. Make sure you're not standing in behind or in front of somebody else. Just kind of stand beside each other. So healers pay special attention to the Carrion Plague because it does do damage. It's a debuff that ticks on everybody. Save your cooldowns for the Brand of Argus, and I would get Equinox to explain that one because I'm going to get her to call that out. And if Burning Soul comes out, make sure that the person who has it gets out of the group before it is dispelled, or it will do some pretty big damage to anybody nearby. On a safe location for that is where Equinox is jumping up and down in the back corner. During the first and third phases, he will do Echoes of the Void, and there will be 4 pillars that burst through the ground. We need everybody to immediately move behind one of those pillars to avoid the damage that comes out of it, because it is a lot of damage and it will kill you if you do not get behind the pillars. During Dream phase, we need everybody to run and stack on the tanks to bring all the bats to the tanks, so we're not trying to run around the room picking everything up. But at the same time, there's going to be a green line that comes across the ground. You want to move out of that before it fires, I guess. It's the best words I can come up with, because it will do a lot of damage and probably one-shot most DPS and healers. I believe it's Burning Soul, when dispelled, will leave a circle of purple on the ground. That's why we want you. That's also why we want you out of the raid in a safe spot, so you can drop that stuff, and it's not going to hurt anybody else. And Garrosh, do you remember this fight from normal?
Yep.
Okay, there's one additional thing that we have to watch for in the third phase after we come out of the dream phase. I believe it's after we come out the second time. There's another ad that spawns right here.
Yeah, it looks like an Inquisitor or whatever the hell you want to call it.
Yeah, he will throw out that Burning Soul, I believe it is.
Yeah, we just gotta DPS him down as quick as we can.
Yep, just pull them to where all the other ads are, and Rain should burn them as fast as possible.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a fight where melee more or less just stays on the boss for the whole thing, except for during the ads.
Yes, except if we don't have enough damage going out on the bloods and the ads, we might ask certain melee to turn around when these bloods come out and go back to damage them, to down them.
Or if you get the poo on you, you gotta move to the other side.
Correct.
But for the most part, melee will be staying on boss unless we call for you guys to run back.
Hey, Alad, do the tanks get that little poo debuff, or is it more so the DPS?
Tanks have gotten it before. I have run back to the boss and then had my GTFO screaming at me because I ran right in the smack of some other puddle. So if you get it, make sure that you're running kind of
away
towards the edge of the room, call for a dispel, and then run back to the boss. So I'm going to let Equinox take over on the Brand of Argus.
Can I interject for just a moment?
Yep.
Okay, are we doing it like normal melee? We pretty much stay on the skull, but if we get the carrying plague, go over to X, right?
That's correct.
Cool, I just wanted to get that established. Thanks.
But when you move over to X, make sure that you're standing beside the other person that has it, not in front or behind, because you will get hit with the crap he throws at everybody.
Okay, so this is super duper important. The Brand of Argus. Basically, it will, if you run to the tank where I will tell you to go, this will be the diamond. I will be calling people out in succession, because what happens when this dispels is it does 1.5 million damage to everybody in the raid. That's unmitigated. Okay, so it's super important. Do not run to diamond unless I tell you to, because we need to manage this without overwhelming our healers. I will be watching DBM to see who has Brand of Argus, but this is our biggest issue in this fight, is detonating this in sequence so as our healers do not get overwhelmed. And the way to detonate this, in case I did not mention, you will be next to a player within 6 yards of them. That will detonate it. So it's very important, if you have the brand, kind of stick out somewhere, I don't know, over here, where you're not near anybody, so that when we tell you to run in and detonate, you could just run in here and detonate on the tank. Is that clear to everybody?
I got it. And just to make sure, brand is not limited to just one set of damage dealers or the other. It can happen to anybody.
That's right.
All right, cool.
I'm ready to kick some booty.
Okay, we're just changing one thing up here, guys. When we tell you to detonate instead, I want you to run into the healthy ranged over here at the blue.
And with that garage, we're changing where we're pulling the bloods to. We're gonna pull them to blue. Okay.
So pull to blue. Okay.
Yep.
And that debuff she's talking to, that's that green thing that goes around players, right? It's like a green circle.
Yes.
Okay. Note to self, stay out of it.
Yep.
It follows you as you run, though, so...
Right, so the person who has the debuff, again, will stand off somewhere where they are not within 6 yards of any other players. So here's a good place, perhaps in the center of the ring, whichever you're more comfortable with. Just make sure that you are not in contact with any players until we tell you to.
If Melee gets it, do you want us to back between skull and square?
No, well, you could, yes, as long as you are 6 yards away, like I said.
And as long as you don't have the carrion plague debuff, then stay between X and Moon.
Gotcha. And you said always detonate the brand in the healthy range, right?
It's easier on the healers because they are already taking damage from the plague over on Moon.
All right, I just want to make sure that I'm absolutely clear.
So we need to ensure all ranged and healers that do not have the plague stack on blue as tight as you can. Alright, I will take the boss first, Garrosh.
And
Okay,
pre-pot on 2.
Does everybody have an augment rune?
Okay,
From
don't
what I saw,
pull.
yes.
Don't pull.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, does everybody have their food flask augment rune on?
Yes.
Everybody has a rune.
Okay. Restarting the pull timer.
Pre-pot on 2.
5, 4, 3,
Let's kick his ass.
2, 1.
Never trust a mortal to do a demon's work.
Corey, stay there, yeah?
Taunt.
4, 3, 2.
Okay, detonate on blue.
远离连线。
Fester and die.
I am out of range.
Feed my hunger,
4,
wretch.
3, 2, 1.远离连线。 快找掩体。
Get behind the pillars.
I need to get closer.
Fester and die.
Corey, detonate.
Feed my hunger,
Taunt.
4,
wretch.
3, 2, 1.远离连线。
I still have a blood with me.
Fester and die.
Gotta make sure those are down before you come back.
This is too far away. I am out of range.
All range should be on these bloods right now.
Feed my hunger, wretch.
There's bloods up by the boss.
Yeah, we don't have the bloods down back here. Ranged, you gotta be on the bloods. All ranged. Okay, wipe it up, guys. These bloods aren't going down. There's way too many of them. So stand in everything.
Pathetic. You're putting me to sleep. Here, let me return the favor.
注意脚下，注意脚下，注意脚下。
There was one stuck up by the boss. I don't know if he was just hung up or what.
Are we sure that stacking for that green swirly is a good idea? Because if range gets it, we're already standing close together. We get 2 detonations all like at once.
Like just what just happened?
Yeah, I mean, like if we were spread out, that would be a little like more ideal. Because if 2 range people get it and we're stacked on top of each other, we got detonation within seconds.
Okay, so we're gonna try this one more time. The way we're gonna do it is, like you said, Wilson, and we were just talking about this, is ranged. You will be spread out on your designated markers. You need to be a decent ways away from each other, just in case you do have the brand. When we tell you to detonate, run to the closest group of players to you. We will be dropping
boss.
Yeah, okay, we will be dropping, yeah, Spellblade's padding. We will be dropping the diamond back down where it's supposed to be so that everybody can access the ads, and it's also easier for the healers.
Check your latency. It looks like Blizzard's doing the lag for the zone.
$29.
8061.
Like we were talking about, we are a little bit low on range today, so if we call someone out to come and help with the ads, that will be the case. And then we just need to remember that we cannot bring bloods back to the boss because then they heal all bloods. That's why we had to wipe it.
And I cannot taunt that blood off of you, Garage.
Okay, sorry. That was my mistake. It was getting close to.
Okay, so we're gonna pull the bloods to purple. We're gonna change it.
Farum, the feast is up if you want to come eat.
Yeah, I was standing over here, and when you guys pulled the ads to the other side, they were completely out of range.
Correct, yep, and that's why we're making that change.
Okay, and all ranged and healers, we cannot have you go past Moon. Stop at Moon here. Don't go over here, because you'll be out of range of healers and everything else, right? So stay right about here. And then start working your way slowly back this way to put the group out.
The feast is better quality, gives us 500 agility primary stat.
Okay, I was just wondering because we're based on critical strike, and I've been eating the crit food.
Right, but with that feast, it gives you 500 agility, which is even better. That's primary over crit.
Oh, you don't.
Yeah, I researched that myself, man. That agility's primary and then crit, so that 500 agility is big.
All right, got it taken care of.
It's also 500 instead of 375.
Correct.
Okay, so basically if everybody follows mechanics and we pay attention to that brand of Argus, make sure that you are spread out. I don't care what marker you're on, just make sure that you are spread out in case you do receive that brand. Once you have it, when I call you out to detonate it, please run into the closest group of players to you. Unless, and this is the big unless, if you have the carrion plague, please do not run into the healthy players. I beg you.
All right.
Is there a range of detonation on that?
6 yards.
6 yards. It expands to when it detonates.
6 yards is what you need to be next to someone in order for it to detonate, and it detonates raid-wide damage for 200 yards.
Oh, raid wide. Okay.
Correct. There is no way on this platform to avoid it.
I got you, Ella.
So we're changing. Wait. So we're changing it so that if you have plague and you get a brand, you run to the nearest plague set.
Whichever players are closest to you is where you're going to run.
Got it.
I know it'll hurt the healers a little bit, but it'll hurt them more if we let you sit there and tick and tick.
I think we just need to, like, call out the in sequence of who's going to detonate. You know, instead of having 3 detonations at once. Okay, you detonate, then you detonate, then you detonate, and give it the chance to healers for them to get everybody back up.
Yeah, and this is why I'm calling out who will be detonating, so that I can make sure everybody's topped off on my screen, and then I'll tell someone to go and detonate. It does affect 2 to 3 players at once, so we need to be very careful with this, that you do not detonate prior to me calling it out.
And so I asked Zad to run back and help with ads too. All other melee stay on the boss unless we call for you to go back too, please.
Gotcha.
Roger.
How many range do we have?
We are 4 ranged.
4 range, 6 melee. That's why I'm asking Zad to come back and give a hand. Because Demon Hunters have some pretty damn good AoEs.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Never trust a mortal to do a demon's work.
Guys, watch your range. Alpan, you need to move away from Corey, please. Rump mage, detonate.
Feed my hunger.
Taunt.
3, 2, 1. 远离连线。
Wilson, detonate.
Fester and die.
Zeke, detonate.
Feed my hunger.
Got him, go.
How?
3.
Go in between Alpan and Rump mage.
远离连线。
Where are they? Okay, I figured it out.
Get behind the pillars.
Fester and die.
Can we get Alpan up, please? Rump mage, detonate.
Feed my
Taunt.
hunger.
4,
Rich.
3, 2, 1. 远离连线。
Fester and die.
We need one more person to go to Rump mage so he can detonate.
I am out of range.
Feed my hunger.
4,
Rich.
3, 2.
We need somebody to go to Corey, 2 people, and detonate.
I'm there with her. Somebody else needs to
Run.
come.
Well, Albino's down.
I'm down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
快找掩体。
Wipe it up, guys.
Be thankful you died fast. Such a
Try my best there, Ella.
Oh, you're doing good.
Do we just have trouble with the runes again?
I'm just trying to see how many people need to be within the 6 yards, be it 2 or 3, in order for them to detonate appropriately.
The other thing is those ads, they gotta burn, man. Gotta burn like fire.
It looked like it worked with 2.
Yeah, but then I watched Zeke run in between Rump Mage and Alpan, and he didn't detonate.
Yeah, like I was trying to run between everybody.
Did one of them also have the rune on them?
No, nobody did. And then the only thing that ended up detonating me was when I ran behind one of the pillars.
I ran into somebody's rune and it didn't detonate, so it's at least, and then someone else ran in. I think Z ran in there with me, so I think it's 2 people.
They have to be clean. They can't have that circle around them as well. If you try to detonate with somebody that also has a circle, it won't detonate. It doesn't count.
Francis, lucky doos and loot. I have many, many wares.
Once everybody's repaired, I'll move my way back up.
We can also plot repair mats out on this balcony.
I keep saying rune. I mean brand. Sorry.
It's okay.
Watch for the boss, Pat. Those behind me.
I have to say our placement is great back here with range, because if you get it, you know, you're not touching anybody. But what I'm seeing is that it's mainly range that is getting the brand. So if 3 out of the 4 ranged have it, we don't have anybody back here to detonate.
Okay, it requires 4 players to come stand within the green room. However, I'm just reading here, we don't actually have to detonate these. It has no effect unless it's detonated.
I think it was when those pillars came up, because I think that's when I saw you drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kills you fast if you're not behind those pillars.
It's like the Scorpion fight, where if you don't get behind the pillars, it'll basically just kill you.
The pillars are those big green spikes there, Alpan. Alright, let's work on.
Okay, so we will continue detonating them because that's what you guys are talking about right now, the pillars. That's where we'll run into issues and we'll have multiple detonations if we don't work on this. It's okay to have like 1 up or whatever, but having more than 1 is a problem. So we will still have to detonate, and it requires 4 players to be in that green circle for it to detonate. So perhaps the best place for them to be detonated is into melee.
Yeah.
Also, if I may, I've been seeing a few ranged people way out on Moon while everybody is on Square. And if you're away on Moon and everybody is on Square, you're out of range of the healers and we can't get to you.
Yeah. That's a big issue.
With Diamond as the midpoint, I think that if people are spreading out on Moon, they should spread out between Diamond and Moon, rather than starting on Moon.
That's right. You guys should be spread out along the outer circle between Diamond and Moon.
So, any healer that is standing on blue right now, am I out of your range?
Healers?
Yes. You're out of mine.
How about now?
You just moved in.
Okay, so I'll move the marker to here then.
But also, healthy ranged, perhaps we should be spreading out along the outside of this circle as well.
That seems to be the fat ball strat. Like if you look at where his range, the ranged are on his thing, they're basically, it's like healthy range between square and diamond, and then plague range between diamond and moon.
That's
I
right.
think you had
so
that
this
backwards,
is,
but we know what you mean.
yeah.
No, healthy between square and diamond, and then plague between diamond and moon.
Yes, that's right. The way you just said it was backwards a second ago.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, Zad, you still want to help out with the ads?
Anything you need me to do, boss. I'm ready.
Okay, so then remember, anybody that has the brand of Argus, you will be detonating on melee. Just ensure to have 4 players in your green circle. You can see how many people you're covering with it. There's a feast down for those who haven't eaten.
So are we
Justin-
still spreading out, and then you're calling out who to run up to melee then when we get the brand?
That's right. Just so you guys can focus on doing what you need to do, and I'll worry about who's got to run where.
Destin, don't forget to feint or cloak of shadows when someone comes running up with that, so we don't take a shit ton of damage.
Everybody, make sure your runes are up too. Make sure to pre-pot on 2.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Never trust a
Check your range, guys.
what demons work.
We should not be
Alvin, don't
stacked
stand on
up.
me.
Wilson, go ahead and detonate.
Feed
Taunt.
my hunger,
4,
wretch.
3, 2, 1.
远离连线。
Fester and die.
That's better on the ads.
Feed my hunger,
4,
Go.
wretch.
3, 2, 1.
远离连线，
4, 3, 2, 1.
快找原体。
Has abandoned.
Corey, detonate
Behind the pillars.
after the pillar.
Fester and die.
I'm good.
Go ahead, Wilson.
Taunt.
4, 3, 2, 1.
远离连线，
Fester and die.
Corey, detonate.
Feed my
4,
hunger,
Go.
3, 2, 1.
远离连线，
4, 3, 2.
快找原体。
Witness
Behind the pillars.
Zeke will detonate with us.
Be thankful.
Help on these ads,
You're
guys.
pathetic. You're putting me to sleep. Here, let me
Come to the middle.
favor.
Stack on the tanks, guys.
注意脚下，
Watch the green.
注意脚下，注意脚下，
Let's keep going through this so we can see it.
脚下，
10,
注意脚下，
8, 7, 6,
注意脚下，
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And this is where we would lust. You have a blood still.
Feed my hunger,
4,
wretch.
3, 2.
You've really got to make sure those bloods are dead before you bring it back to the boss, man.
Thought they were all dead for that.
Barum, didn't it?
We gotta wipe it up anyways, guys.
I was about to ask if we were wiping.
Go,
Yeah.
both of them. Go detonate with the melee then.
Yep.
Feed my hunger.
4, 3.
I was really confused when we didn't lust there.
远离连线。
Yo, we had so many people down. I wasn't gonna burn the lust anyways.
Alright. Yeah, we had a lot of people low going into phase 2.
It's good though that we saw what happens during that phase. A lot of people realized, hey, you get one-shotted.
Fine, Zeke, you can ride your bike. I'll ride my own elk.
I got the best deals anyway.
Aw.
How are you doing,
I got what you need. Glad I could help.
I got one too.
I was more talking about how I usually ride on your back.
So ranged, you guys.
I know.
Are you guys attacking the ads even after you're hiding behind the pillars?
I was.
Watch the boss's padding.
Put a repair mount up on the balcony.
Okay, yeah, super important that even though we're hiding behind those pillars, we're still killing those ads.
Yeah, I'm getting pulled off the melee range to help out, guys. So I'm doing the best I can, but I need the help from you guys.
We're staring at you guys down there.
Well, with it, what I'm noticing is that we're barely having enough time.
You cut out on me.
I think he's saying we barely have enough time to kill the bloods, and then the next set of bloods are coming.
There's a lot of time because I'm going from boss to ads, back to boss to ads to hunting the pillars. There's just a lot of time to kill, especially if you're ranged.
I was just gonna ask, is there any way that range can go a little closer? Because that's like a really far way to travel to detonate on the melee. If we can stand closer to them, we can be, that's a lot of time that we're not killing those bloods.
We could, but in phase 3, that puts the detonation of that debuff that gets thrown on, into melee. Like it's gonna hit hard, right?
I have a question for one of the raid leaders. If we can get a second to jump to another group while we're resetting here, it's something I want to ask, but I don't want to ask in raid because I don't want to confuse people.
Yep.
Well, you know what, guys? While they're doing that, why don't we take like a 5-minute? Is that cool, everybody? All right.
Whatever you want, bud. Good with me.
I'm just saying, if they're talking or whatever, so everybody just, stretch your legs and, grab a drink, use the bathroom, whatever, while they're talking it through. I don't know how long they'll be, but we'll have explanations will happen as well. But 5 minutes isn't too crazy.
Alrighty.
So we're only taking a 5-minute?
I was doing a 5-minute. Yes.
Alright, be right back. I have to take my dog out.
All right. also gives you time that if you're still ready to go, that you can, look up the videos that Allied or Equinox posted up on Discord, just kind of a review for the fight. We're doing good. We're trying. We'll get it. I don't want anybody to stall out.
All right. Was there talk of taking a break before or after I jumped down?
I did that. That was Zad. Yeah, I don't know how long you guys are going to be. Let everybody refocus. Look at the video. 5 minutes. I don't know how long you guys are going to be down there. So that was my call. There's only 3 minutes left. So
it's okay. We'll just take our 10-minute now then.
All right, cool. Works for me.
For those of you that are still here, thanks for being patient. We have no leashes tonight, and this is one of the bosses that we haven't downed yet, so this is progression. Every percent that we get them down, every second that we get further, it's really important.
This is also my first night fully raid leading, so.
I'll be right back,
jump
guys.
up a channel there. Allied.
Russell, I hear goobers.
Yeah, I got my mic open for a sec. Sorry about that. He's actually heard you because I got you on my my speakers. So every time you talk, he runs over to the speaker.
Oh, goobers.
When everybody gets back, I just want to fill in one more thing because I noticed there's a little bit of an issue with Alad talking to Grouch when he says go and people are mistaking that for detonate. I will call your name out directly when I tell you to detonate. Do not listen to Alad when it comes to that.
So did you guys work out the little confab?
What'd you say, Zeke?
Anything from that confab? Like, is there any new strategies or something?
Not over. Well, short, kind of. We don't want to confuse everybody. We'll wait until everyone's back.
I'm back.
Those that were talking earlier that we were whispering, they're in Dalaran right now. If you want to try to whisper, see if anything else comes of that. If not, don't even worry about it.
You're talking about the one we were trying to whisper before, right?
They're in Dalaran now, so I'm gonna send a whisper.
I'm not gonna bother.
Me too, neither.
I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'm gonna grab some beefy, cheesy poofs.
Cheesy pants.
Mom, I want cheesy puffs.
Maybe a pot pie unless Kitty steals it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, and when I first left, I was teaching my brother how to make meatloaf.
It was still pretty funny, Will, how we got
Oh, it was so perfect. It really was.
Okay, give us a second. All right, we handle something real quick. Thanks for bearing with us, guys. This is all progression, so just hang out for a second.
Seconds, jump down to officer channel, please.
Second, guys, just bear with us. You guys are doing awesome. Just bear with us.
No worries. It gives me more time to reread and rewatch.
Yeah, great time to.
I'm an asshole.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry about that, guys.
I'm doing great. Oh, I could stand to gain a few pounds.
It's what it is, brother. Take your time.
Oh, we're good. I'm gonna slap this little wing punk in the face. You guys have been kicking ass. We got some great raid leads. Wilson's helping out in the new officer spot. We're just taking care of little poo poo. That's it.
Back.
I
think I left right as you guys came back.
Like a big tough leaf with swords and magic and stuff. Let's see.
Okay, so new strategy for ranged. You're starting to spread out from diamond, working your way over to blue. And anybody with carrion plague start on the other side of diamond, working your way out to moon. That way everybody should be in range of heals, and everybody should be in range of the bloods to attack them when we pull them out.
Does that make sense to everybody? And hang on one second. Okay, so here's the new strategy that we were talking about partially. The people with the brand. I will call out their name. They will not move. The 4 closest people in proximity to them, please pay attention to who is around you. Those 4 closest people will run to them to detonate the brand and then go back to your starting positions. How does that sound to everybody? Easy enough? Understandable? Melee, you're a different story. Just run into the closest 4 people.
Might I also recommend healers stack closest to the diamond and DPS fan from there?
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Have the healers stand closest to the diamond. That way, they have the widest overall range of who they can heal, and then have the DPS fan from that.
Yep.
Yes, but ranged and heals, make sure if you don't have the plague, you stand to the right of the marker, and if you do, you stand to the left. Don't stand behind it because there is a chance you might get hit with Tylenol. What was that called?
Seeker Swarm.
That's the one.
Okay, so just to make sure, can we get a check on everybody's starting positions? Healers closest to diamond. Let's see this.
Yeah, everybody start or stand where you're going to start.
Excluding the melee, obviously.
Z, wrong side. Start at diamond and work your way out towards blue, guys.
So healers should be closest to diamond. Corey, Alpan, Zegrol. Six yards away. Alpan, back up a little bit. All right. So remember, when you have the plague, you're going to start stacking just on the other side of diamond. And as you can see, everybody's kind of already spread out this way, but if you want to do like kind of a W pattern, then that seems to work too, just as long as there is nobody directly in front or behind you when it comes to the boss's direction. If you need to reflask, do so. If you need to put your rune up, please do so.
I was just eating.
Russell, do you have some?
Yeah, I just put my ruinous. I'm food at last.
Boss Allied, still want me on ad duty?
For now, yeah. We'll see how fast they start going down.
Alright. I popped the Vantis rune. See if that helps.
Quad, do you have a rune?
Yep. All done. Everything's in.
Okay, so one more thing before we pull. Please do not get confused when Alod says go, because that is go for Garrosh to pull the ads out. I will call out who we want to detonate on, and remember the 4 closest players will run to that person. Do not confuse when he says go. That's nothing to do with the detonations, guys.
I'll just start saying I got him. So when you hear me say that, Garrosh, you can take off running.
Okay.
I'm popping a Vantis rune to help out as well.
5,
Pre-pot on 2.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You think getting past a few power-added elves means you can stand against a true son of the Legion?
Go to Ferrum.
Taunton.
4, 3, 2, 1.
远离连线。
Bloods.
Go to Equinox.
Range to get these ads down. Excellent.
Go to Zegrol.
Feed my hunger.
I got him.
3, 2, 1.
远离连线，
Someone needs to go to Zegrol. 2 people, please.
快找掩体。
Behind the pillars.
Still
hitting those
ads.
bloods.
Fester and die.
Go to Corey. Or sorry, rump mage.
Feed my hunger,
Top.
4, 3, 2, 1.
远离连线，
fester and die.
It is too far.
Good job on the ads, guys.
Range.
Go to Zeke.
It is too far.
Need more people on Z.
I got him.
Coming.
2, 1.
远离连线，
Get behind the pillars.
I need to get closer.
Pathetic. You're putting me to sleep. Here, let me return.
Okay, stack in the middle on the tanks, guys.
注意脚下，
Watch the green.
注意脚下，
Watch the green.
注意脚下，
Green.
注意脚下，
10,
注意脚下，
Green.
7, 6,
注意脚下，
4, 3, 2, 1.
Make sure any bloods are down before you come back to the bottom.
I am out of
Are we
range.
less than?
Yep, less.
Wilson and Ferrum, spread out a bit, please.
Taunt.
4, 3,
Go to Ferrum.
1.
远离连线，
Underlings, get in here. Fester and die.
Adds up in the back. Go to Wilson.
快躲开！
Feed my hunger.
I got him.
Rich.
3, 2, 1.
远离连线，快转掩体，
Go to Ferrum.
Behind the pillars.
快躲开！
Fester and die. Show these pretenders how
Pick up those
to
ads.
fight.
Come to Equinox.
Okay, taunt the boss, and I'll taunt your ads.
3, 2, 1.
远离连线，
I need another person to Equinox, please.
快躲开！
Fester and die.
It is too far away.
Guys, I need one more person to Equinox. I don't care if you have the plague or not.
I need to get
Be
closer.
thankful you died fast. Feed my hunger,
4,
Rich.
3,
Ads, guys.
1.
远离连线，
I got bloods at boss.
Okay, I got him.
Can we get Zeke up?
快转掩体，
Too late. It's unless we have a B-res for Outlawed.
Just got crazy when nobody was detonating, and then everyone kept taking so much damage.
Yep.
注意脚下，
Might as well stand in the green stuff, guys.
Yep.
Wipe it up.
I'm just gonna point out that's the furthest we've gotten on Tyke so far.
9, 8,
That was a good bit of progress.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He's down to 34%. That's impressive.
Laughable, as if you had a prayer of stopping the ritual.
That's twice as far as we made it last time.
We just need more people responding to the people going for the brand.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't wait for somebody else to do it. If you're nearby, go to them. More the merrier. Just get it done.
Exactly.
Those ads gotta go down, guys. I'm jumping out to help.
Yeah, we were falling behind at the end of the second phase there. If we would have had one more ad pull out, we would have had to wipe it up before the dream phase, regardless.
Like Equinox should not have to repeat herself for people to go to a person to detonate. Once you hear go to somebody to detonate, go. This isn't, the swirlies and Crosis where you only have to do one at a time. Everybody go. Besides melee.
Yep, and the only concern I do have, if I call somebody and the closest person has the plague, just make sure Seeker Swarm is not on a timer bar in your face, and then you can go ahead and help. But as soon as that Seeker Swarm comes out, you cannot be anywhere near us.
It's only a line. I know you're fine if you're standing next to someone with it and Seeker Swarm comes out. I'm not sure about standing in front of them or behind them.
This is my last feast, guys. Please eat up when you get here.
Yeah, and I got 2 rooms left, so
I got extras for you, old man.
okay, pack 8.
So it could be safe to say, guys, bring 20 food, 20 runes, and 3 flasks minimum to these raids. Just to be safe, because we are in progression and we are probably bound to wipe.
And it's not guaranteed that we're going to stop at the 2-hour mark. We might decide to take an extra pull on a boss, or, if we're clearing trash and we're right next to the boss, we might decide to just take a pull on a boss and see it, right?
And if you can't do yellow fires for the week, you can buy them in the auction house.
Yes, you can.
They're honestly not terribly expensive.
For a consumable, they suck.
Yeah, they're like 300 gold or something like that.
I got a stack of 20 like 2 weeks ago for like 1,000. That's crazy.
Just remember, guys, I'm trying to run out as melee, so I'm cutting my DPS in half to try to help out with the ads. So range, don't slack on that, please.
Okay, we're going to try the same strat again, because that seemed to work really well up until things got a little crazy in second phase. So if all the ranged and healers want to line up, then we can do ready checks and stuff.
Yep, get to your starting positions. Healers should be closest to diamond.
Everybody without the plague should be to the right of diamond.
Corey and Zeke, can you guys get to the right side of diamond, please? There we go. And just space out a little bit more to make sure that you don't accidentally. Thank you. Get your runes up, guys. Pre-pot on 2.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You think getting past a few power-added elves means you can stand against a true son of the Legion?
Detonate Zeke, please.
Taunt.
My hunger,
4,
rich.
3, 2, 1.
Ads out. Detonate Corey.
I am out of range.
And die.
快分散！
I need to get closer. This is too far away.
Detonate Zeke.
Feed my hunger,
I got him.
4,
rich.
3, 2, 1.
目标是你。快找掩体！
Behind the pillars.
Keep killing those ads.
Fester and die.
Detonate Corey.
Feed my
Taunt.
hunger,
4,
wretch.
3, 2, 1.
目标是你。
Fester and die.
That's good.
I need to get closer.
Good job.
Detonate Zeke.
Be thankful you died fast. Feed my hunger.
I got it.
3, 2,
Oh, that got easy.
Yeah, I got it as soon as I went to detonate you. Let's, guys.
快找掩体。
I am out of range.
Behind the pillars.
Stay on the ad.
Pathetic. You're putting me to sleep. Here, let me return the favor.
注意脚下。
Green. Watch that green, guys. There it is again.
Make sure you grab the orbs.
Get off the green.
注意脚下。
Off the green.
注意脚下。
Off the green.
8, too far away.
注意脚下。
5,
Off the green.
3, 2, 1.
We get someone up.
Yeah, get up, Equinox.
Less than one of the last. Well,
Lust.
Get Ferrum.
Feed my hunger,
4,
I got him.
3, 2, 1.
Go, Albino.
Underlings, get in here.
Pick up those ads too.
Fester and die.
Get Wilson.
Extra heavy DPS on those ads.
Get me, Equinox.
Taunt the boss.
3, 2, 1.
Be
远离连线。
thankful you died first.
That sucked.
快找掩体。
ads are on the boss.
Yeah, we have a down tank.
Yeah, that's a wipe.
Fester and die. I'll show these pretenders how to fight. Laughable, as if you had a prayer of stopping the ritual.
As soon as it says that I have to taunt off of you, Albino, just run. Don't wait for me to call it out, okay?
I thought because I last set that
You gotta pay attention if you have aggro or if I do.
I just want to throw a feeler out there. How do you guys feel about the locations of the brands and how we're moving to those people?
I think that's doing good, but just needs a little bit more practice.
The ads gotta burn faster.
Yes.
I'm getting pulled out. I'm cutting my DPS in almost half. I'm gonna chase back and forth.
We pulled ads, guys. Please watch when you're running.
Watch the boss, guys. Don't run out.
Just stop at the top of the stairs. We have ads.
Oh my god, I wasn't even driving.
No, you hopped on my bike.
Melee seems pretty. It seems to be going pretty well. I don't see any of us melee having issues aside from last time Destin got disconnected. She stood in the echoes, but that was it.
Well, main thing with melee is I'm one of the top on the melee side, and I'm having to run out to do ads, but it's like people are sometimes they're, because Ally can see it, sometimes they're really smacking the ads from the range side, and then other times they're just like, they see me there with the tanks, and it's like, it's only us doing it.
One thing I do want to say to range, do not throw your nukes out on the boss. Don't worry about that. Throw your nukes out on those ads, because that is what is causing a problem for us. The melee will get the boss down, and we can get them down once we're done with the ads, but we need to get them down fast. Everything you've got.
And anytime those pillars come out, that is your first priority, is to move behind them. Regardless of who you are, where you are, what cooldowns you have, get behind the pillars.
And if the ads are still up, kill them. Don't just hang out and wait for the pillars to go away. Continue DPSing the ads. I am out of feast, guys, so you're gonna have to eat your own food.
Here's a suggestion, maybe an idea. Since Zed has one of our highest DPS, can we switch him for another DPS and keep him on the boss?
No, I want... Well, I was thinking Zed because he has the rush, right? He can get back and forth quicker, I think, than most melee we have. And the reason I picked him is because we need that good AoE damage on the ads, right? They need to go down really quick. So if I can't get back to the boss before the ads are down, we're fucked.
Oh, I just thought he would do better on the boss.
Hey, Alec, what about the pulling, just looking at him. It's, we got an orc, warrior, because they got to jump. So that they could come out and then jump right back in, too.
Kind of AoEs do they have?
They should have
Whirlwind.
whirlwind. And,
The
they can
problem
proc
I
it,
have
too.
with that is carrying. Always have carrying.
But it's okay. If the ads are out, just jump back here, down them, jump back to where you gotta go.
Even with the carrying?
Yeah, we need these ads down. That's the biggest priority.
And then when you go back, just if you got the carrying, just head over to the X side so you don't affect the other side. Wouldn't that work?
Yeah, we can do that.
Also, if you notice Seeker Swarm coming out, then you may kind of want to make sure that no other players are in line between you and the boss, or in front of, for that matter.
So ranged, your cue to switch to the ads is when you hear me yell taunt, or that I've got him. That's when you switch to the ads and start burning. Don't wait for him to get the diamond. Just start hitting him.
So you want me on ads or on boss?
You stay on boss this time. We'll try this out.
All right.
Let's try
on
to be
boss.
careful with throwing suggestions out in the open raid, because that can get confusing sometimes. Like, these are good ideas, don't get me wrong, but I know it can get confusing. That's why I pulled Ella out a minute ago when I was wanting to talk about an idea.
He is right. If you guys have a question or suggestion about the runs, then maybe we should go to a different channel and discuss it first. Is this where the ranged and healers are starting? Everybody pop your runes.
So who is pulling for the Bloods this time? Are we pulling anybody?
Yeah, the warrior.
All right, cool.
Stay on boss squad.
Done.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You think getting past a few power-addled elves means you can stand against a true son of the Legion?
Farum.
Taunt.
4, 3, 2, 1.
远离连线。
Ads.
Fester and die.
Corey.
Gotta go harder on those ads, guys. I got him.
3, 2, 1.
远离连线。快找掩体。
Farum.
I need to get closer.
Behind the pillars.
That was my fault, Zad. I crossed up my stuff on DBM.
Fester. Another twig for the kindred.
Corey.
Taunt.
4, 3, 2, 1.
远离连线。
Fester and die.
快分散。
Farum.
Good job on the ads, guys.
To Farum, please.
Feed my
I got him.
3, 2, 1.
目标是你。
Be thankful you died first.
快找掩体。
Behind the pillars. Can we get Corey up? Never mind.
Everyone's health is too far down, so when everyone's stacked behind the pillar with me, it was much.
注意脚下。
Can everybody get in the green? Just stack in the green. Let everything kill you.
I should not be having to run all the way to Farum across the map to detonate like that, guys.
Yeah, all of the ranged were on the other side. Like every single one of us were on the other
We
side
all
with
had
that
the plague.
stupid plague.
7.
So
Yeah,
every
like I
single
said-
one of us had to move over there.
Same here. I had that stuff on me too.
It would have been much simpler just to have him run to us.
Yes. However, then they also pick up the plague. There's a possibility that they get it too. So.
Wouldn't
Fair,
they
make
get
sure
it if
that
we
you're
ran to
not-
them?
No, not unless you're standing. Not unless they're between you, you and him. You and the boss when Seeker Swarm goes off, because it's a straight line from the boss to you, and that's it. There's no AOE to it. Farum, you also are getting way off on the corner like that. You're like all the way past the square, so that is also causing an issue, I think.
Talk to me.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. If everybody's worried about carrion plague and nobody wants to move to stack on somebody, then that's fine. The person that I'm calling out, just take the initiative and run into the closest group of people and just get it done within a certain amount of time after I call it out, because if we wait any longer, another ability will go off and possibly kill us. So
she calls it out, and within a second or two, nobody's running towards you. Just run into other people.
whatever is closest to you.
The plague's a pain in the ass, but we're more than likely all going to get it during this fight.
Yes.
And the plague does reset after dream phase. So if you need to step into people that are plagued right towards the end, then like end of phase 1, then do it. Because you won't have it as soon as the dream phase is over.
Okay, I'm out of runes.
Do you need one, or is that your last one?
I burned my last one on the last go around.
So just a
Trying
question.
to split it.
During the break, did everybody watch the videos like that said you guys should?
How do I
I've watched
split
it a
it?
few times.
Shift and click and put it in a free space in your bag.
Got it. There we go. Oh my god, it did split.
Okay, guys, we're just we're gonna take 2 quick minutes. Just refocus, go to the bathroom, grab a drink, whatever you need to do. We've got a pull or 2 left in us, so just take a breath, step back. This is progression. Go refocus.
Okie dokie.
While you're on break, is anyone else still getting the blizzard lag as far as on world, not home?
I'm good.
All right. Well, we got a break. I'll relog. We're still at 1:30. Plenty of pre-pots, plenty of runes, flask, ready to go. I'm just going to try to relog, cut that lag down.
If anybody needs pots for that, just let me know. I can whip them right here, real quick.
We don't want to know what you can whip right here.
I was going to say, you might get a girlfriend out of that.
I already got one. How do you think I landed her?
Whoa.
Leave that to you, boss.
You know, usually the people who brag about it, it's not real.
It's very real.
It's not one of those Japanese-made dolls, is it?
3.
No. Somehow I managed to land a real woman who did some modeling. I don't know how, but I did. Joke's on her.
How's your parents' trust fund going?
What trust fund, man? That's the dream.
He's laughing. Something's in there. I'm just joking with you, man. Good on you. It's a good job. Just need some laughter there for a second. I'm having to look at, while I'm relogging, I'm having to look at Pickles staring at me on my screen.
Pickles?
I posted a picture of our little cat's position while we're in raid.
Mine was sitting on my desk making about that same face at me earlier. It was really hard to pull because I just wanted to keep petting her.
Yeah, it's that look of, what are you doing? Why aren't you paying attention to me? I'm right here. I'm just trying to be so cute. Look at me.
She hates attention. Like, I don't know why she all of a sudden wanted to be petted. She hates it when I touch her.
Because you're not giving attention. Cats are like my ex-wife. They're evil as hell and they're evil in their soul, but they could be sweet from time to time.
A more accurate statement has never been made.
My cat doesn't
They're
have an
all
ounce of
evil.
evil in her.
You need to stay home more if you think that. You need to spend more time with her.
Legit though, she is like, I've never seen a cat like her. It's crazy.
Yeah, I just looked at Pickle's face and she said, you know what, Zad? You need to pick your DPS up some there, son. That's what I saw in the eyes. It wasn't like, I love you. I'm so happy to see you. It's you need to work on your shit, man. I like pickles, though. I hate cats, but I like pickles. Pickles is cool. I'm not looking up at it. Yep, that seemed to fix my lag.
Mine's a little high, but not like painfully so or anything like that.
Well, they cut mine in half, so it's at good level.
I'm doing reading for work in the meantime.
Okay, ready check to see if everybody's back. Pop your runes and get in starting positions.
I just want to say real quick, if I can, to Allied and Equinox, thank you guys for being our raid leaders. You guys rock. This is how Tomb is coming out, so we're going to have a lot, like a night that we would be trying our best, you know, and learning from it. And everybody's had really good attitudes, so thank you guys so much. And that's going off Allied and Equinox. Thank you guys.
Yeah, you guys are doing a great job.
I would like to
Yes,
ask
indeed.
everybody. I would like to ask everybody who's going to be here next week to please watch the videos before we come in. Because moving forward, after Tomb opens, you know, first couple of weeks, we will be going over the boss fights before we pull. But that's going to start dropping off the further we get into Tomb. I would hope everybody would start knowing the fights. So.
Yep, Fat Boss is, like Wilson said, great resource. Just want to say, Allied and Equinox, you guys are doing brilliant. Thank you.
We would not be here without everybody else who showed up. So thanks, guys, for putting in all your efforts tonight and your patience. I wish Lycius could be here to see your effort. Pre-pot on two.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You think getting past a few power-addled elves means you can stand against a true son of the Legion?
Z-Groll.
Feed
Taunt.
my hunger,
4,
wretch.
3, 2, 1.
Adds priority.
Fester and
Ferrum.
feed my
Got
Front
hunger,
mage.
4,
wretch.
3, 2, 1.
远离连线，快找掩体。
Behind the pillars.
Adds.
I am out of range.
Feed my
Taunt.
hunger,
4,
wretch.
3,
Onto Rump Mage.
1.
远离连线，
Fester and die.
Nicely done. Ferrum, please.
4,
Go. I got him.
2, 1.
远离连线，
Somebody's on the wrong side with plague.
Yep, it's me.
快找掩体。
Pillars.
It was me too. We had to run Ferrum.
Another twig for the kindling. Pathetic. You're putting me to sleep.
Can we get Alpana?
Here, let me return the favor.
注意脚下，
Top up, get off the green.
注意脚下，注意脚下，
Oh, I need a heal.
注意脚下，
Ooh, thank
10,
注意脚
Or
下，
Zeke died.
8, 7, 6,
注意脚下，
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Feed my hunger.
Corey and Rub Mage, you need to separate.
2, 1.
远离连线
And someone get to Corey, please.
I was up to. I'm died.
Too many range down. They're gonna have to go with the melee.
Yep. Rump Mage, just wait.
We've got 2 healers down.
Just keep it going until we're done, guys.
Oh, both those bombs should just go detonate each other.
3, 2,
I think I just killed Alad.
1.
远离连
Yeah,
线，
Alad's dead. Looks like our other tank's about to die.
快找掩体，
Such a predictable demise.
Okay, guys, we're gonna call it here since it's 4 minutes to the half hour. Well, thank you all for coming, and you know, we had some decent progression on the boss. But...
We're getting there, but yeah.
I think everybody's just super tired. It's been a long evening of wipes on this guy, so thank you for putting in your effort. Hopefully next week we can come here fresh, rejuvenated, watch the videos. We'll see if we can tighten up on our strategies. But everybody, if you could please take a few minutes out of your day, watch the videos on the remaining bosses that we have on Heroic. Ensure that the videos you are watching are on Heroic. And let's give it our best next week. Thanks for showing up, you guys. Thanks for staying the entire time, wipe after wipe. It's very much appreciated. That's dedication. Thank you.
I will be throwing up both days on the calendar for next week, so please watch for both and sign up or decline if you can make one or the other or neither. But please let us know.